Behind me is the radio setup, so we have radio sets from 2 till 8 in the evening. Due to the radio, we are connected with like all Swiss parts and musicians all over Switzerland. So we always try to connect people, so we invite somebody from Zurich with someone with Geneva. They don't know each other, so they meet, they talk, and we help building this network of Swiss underground music. On Thursday we had Julie Semero from Geneva, and I found her on SoundCloud like 4 or 5 years ago. We invited her to play at the event we did. Yesterday, Samuel Savenberg, which had the show in Radio Bollwerk, now moved to Berlin. And then Noi made the first gig of the Noi project. We love the Persons. They also played DJ sets at our studio. I really like the open structure of the festival, these bubbles where you can try mixing things like video and concerts.
For the Norient Festival, I did the program with Heiko. DJ sets which are booked at the Festival Hub, and the Hub Dive, which is a 3-piece live sets. Artists we think have a strong intensity and sincerity with what they do, to stay open for new artists, upcoming selectors which give a hand to open up the whole concept of curatorship and of inviting people and letting them do what they love and want. Needs a lot of trust and also a lot of try and error. I'm very happy to be a part of this experience, and that I hope that it will go on.
Welcome. Go ahead and take a moment, settle, make yourselves comfortable. Close your eyes if you want to, or allow the flicker of the flame to carry you to another place.
I'm here to present a bubble at the Norient Festival, and the bubble is called Norient Bonfire Readings, texts that sweat, laugh and bleed. So I selected 12 texts, and I wanted to bring them alive in the Norient way, like without a specific genre, but in a performative setting, because we always think sound and music together. So I invited djrPH and Nicole Pearson, and they would read and compose and play music. So yeah, I'm kind of primed because I'm part of Norient. I love this festival, that I really love the connection between locality and globality in a way. And I love how people are very personal and nice. So everyone is together. The technician, the musician, the performer are like having dinner together in a way. Everybody is like helping out, asks if he or she or them can help. And it's a nice vibe.
I'm here as part of the Norient Festival to come and do a performance presentation of some decolonial text from the vast Norient library. The texts themselves, actually, they're really powerful. I think it's amazing. So this is my first year at the festival, and I mean the depth and breadth of information and artists and musicians and ideas is incredibly inspiring, and the people here are amazing, super warm, super dedicated to creating alternative spaces of connection and solidarity. You know, this is the kind of work that is necessary if we're gonna change the trajectory that we seem to be on. And I'm just really honored and excited to be a part of this beautiful community. Lodged in Ward 8 of Jail Number 6 in the Tihar Center Jail in New Delhi. the only women's prison in South Asia's largest prison complex. Lata Mangeshkar's high-pitched voice in this almost hauntingly sad song stirred unexpected emotions on that first morning inside the prison cell.
Today I was part of a reading performance where I worked on music accompaniment. I've interacted with Norient before. I think I've known Thomas and Hannes for a few years now. But to see it live, like to be in their physical space and to see the impact, and also to experience the coming together of interesting people from around the world. I've worked with Norient before on like audio interpretations or reflections of text, and it's always been such a cool challenge for me as a producer, as a composer. I think the creative enjoyment of it is my inspiration, because it's just fun to do, honestly.
Eric Otieno Sumba is a writer, an editor, and an independent researcher with a background in social theory, political economy, post-colonial studies, and art criticism. Ogutu Muraya is a storyteller, a performance artist, and a writer with a profound curiosity in the connection between spiritual and the neurological. Very amazing friend, Maget Dieng, aka Mboch, is a DJ, a selector, and a member of the Joko Collective, who graced us with an amazing performance on the open night. Justin Doucette, who is a musical curator and a journalist, has worked on the continent as live performance and music programming head.
I just worked very closely with a curatorial team from all over the world, representing Berlin, London, Italy, Romania, and we came together to build this lovely program that you are witnessing here today. What you just witnessed was a panel discussion entitled Animal Farm, Who Has the Right to Move Freely? And it is in a series of conversations that I am holding as part of the Pass program. So what Pass is about, it is an initiative that was sparked after I faced a movement restriction injustice. We're hoping to see a future where there is more freedom of movement, there's more equality, and people are just able to move, collaborate, to ideate, to create their own realities together.
A month last year, I was invited actually to perform at the Cape Verde. Even given that I had a full Schengen and I could go to France, I couldn't get the appropriate documentation to go to this island.
These arbitrary detentions are a way of controlling the movements of people and deporting them sometimes back to very dangerous conditions in their home country, and often doing so in violation of the human right to movement and to free movement.
And one of the artists who was supposed to collaborate with a Joko Collective from Nairobi, Kenya, couldn't come because they could not get their passport, and it kind of even drives the movement restriction problem further internally to our country. In this case, we're not dealing with like visa, EU, Schengen immigration. We're dealing with our own. Yeah, there was no paper. At some point, there was no booklets for printing the passports. It's wonderful, yeah, for 6 months.
I'm very happy that I've seen the panel discussion moderated by Emma, aka Coco M, about the freedom or not freedom to move for artists from Africa. As I do also organize festivals, for me it's always it's a challenge to get people here from Africa, so it was very interesting to speak about this visa, or to listen to this topic of visa. What I really like about Norient festivals is that they really show the world in authentic movies and also through sound artists. I think it's very important for us to educate ourselves and to sometimes also change our gaze while seeing movies or listening to different artists from all over the world. So I really like this aspect.
Welcome to another evening of the Norient Festival. I'm really happy to see as many people here. I think we're basically sold out, looks really packed. And we are going to start tonight's evening with a short film. The film is called Katogo. It's a short film by filmmaker Noah Grote, who's also going to join us for a quick Q&A in the break. Lots of fun and enjoy the films. This was, the last Bubble was one of my favorite ones because I was really looking forward to the Q&A with not only Emma Nzioka herself, but also Thomas Burkhalter, founder of Norient, and Noah Grote, the producer of the film Katogo, which was screened as the first film. Because I remember very well when Emma and I were reviewing the films, we had long discussions, not only the two of us, but more people as well, if we should show this film or not. And at some point we were like, yeah, maybe we just move these discussions on the stage and have the audience be a part of this discussion. And I think a discussion that was really interesting could have gone on much longer as well, but we had to cut it short so people got to enjoy the other film as well. Meet up with the people that during the year we usually only see each other in the internet because we're based on different places all over the world and we take so long to work on this program, and now it's just always great to come together, enjoy the final product, meet new people, have interesting and engaging discussions, and yeah.
So generally, I think the whole project is a friendship project. I would say with 80% of the cast and crew, I really have a close relationship with them, and therefore, from the start, I knew that I wanted to start this project with my friends. I was working on the club scene, and my friends, there's a collective called Midnight Tsunami. And I really appreciate her because what many people don't know is that she's a very good poet with such a unique style. So we came together and I was telling her I wanted to make a scene about darkness. And we had all these conversations about darkness as a concept of the divine, of God. And from there, she crafted that poetry. Then I was talking to my friend and producer Masaka, who gave us a beat of the similar style. And then we made a party in the film studio, shot it, and then came time for editing.
You know, Bern is a very white city. The world is bigger than Bern. I basically want to make Bern a place where also international people meet. We are not the hotspot of Switzerland, but in underground, experimental, niche cultures, we are able to bring at least some intelligent, smart, and also nice people here. And this basically makes me happy. I created my own job, started writing about music, earning my money through freelance writing, then radio, later film, and project by project by project by project.
This festival for me is very special because multiple heads coming together to sort of create the vision. So it kind of keeps it very fresh and very relevant also, because we don't have any like rules, you know, so I can grill my festival director when I want.
It was the biggest mistake of my life. No. I enjoyed the aesthetics of the film. I wouldn't have done a film like that. For me, it plays too much with symbols that I don't understand. Maybe he does. I have a lot of questions about that film, but I also liked it. And I'm happy that the artistic director chose it.
I nearly didn't program it. All artistic practitioners have the freedom to express whatever messages that they have. It was very beautiful, very accurate capture of the chaos that happens in Kampala. Some of the images, like I expressed to the director, were very disturbing, like killing a goat and staring at the blood for like 30, 40 seconds. Like unnecessarily for me, I would have never made that a stylistic choice. It was just expressing a lot of like newness and chaos and confusion with his own practice and acknowledging this, but also involving a lot of the local arts community, the school there, the writers from there, the costume designers. So for me that's exciting, and also like if you show art that's too comfortable, then like, you know, that's boring. Like you need to show art that kind of makes people question.